What's for dinner?
Hey y'all, today we're telling a story time about my surprise quinceanera on February 4th, 2022. Growing up, I was always surrounded by Hispanic culture. I was with my mom, my grandma. They were all black, so at first I just like, oh, I'm black. Mom used to make fun of us because we were mixed. But we were like, no, we're black. And then we found out we were mixed. Puerto Rican and Peruvian. Well, now I can have the quinceanera. We'd see like the limos pull up to the houses. I want that so badly. It's gonna be so much fun because I had all my Hispanic friends and we were just gonna have my party and then all my friends' parties. But we weren't the most financially stable. Did end up moving in October. I had my emergency surgery. My dad lost his job. And then right around January, he had an emergency surgery himself. It's like a final nail in the coffin. So I was like, I kind of knew like, okay, well that's not gonna happen. If that's not gonna happen, I don't want to do anything really big for my birthday. So we just had like our party at home. You can watch my not so boring 15th birthday. Click the tab above. It wasn't much, but it was perfect for me at least. So what I was told was that we were gonna have like a quinceañera themed photo shoot and a dinner. So I was like, okay, but of course people was plotting. Apparently they were planning like this whole party that I didn't know about, but I did have my suspicions. I got a text from my friend Nyla asking me to make a group chat with some of my Huntington friends because I didn't move. Sure, why? She was like, oh, I'm switching schools. She's like, hey Jordan, can you use the group chat really quickly? I'm like, sure. I didn't think anything of it, so I left. And I was like, wait, it's been 30 minutes. Why am I not added back into the group chat? I guess that was the quinceañera group chat, but I'm too like paranoid. I think she's trying to see like we're all like good enough to be your friends. I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet. I still want to know what's going on because I know that y'all are lying to me because so-and-so said something that's not adding up. I was being a little detective. So I talked to my dad, I told him everything. He's laughing in my face the entire time. So that didn't help anything. So I asked mom about it and then they were telling me to ask you. She goes, why would I be planning something with Nyla? Why would I be doing something? I'm not doing anything. I knew something was going on. So I let it go. I was going to talk to my mom and mommy, but the door was locked. Alarm bells in my head going off. They are up to something and I know it. I was like, are you still on that thing about them planning something? I'm like, yeah, and I have more information. So I'm ranting to Alex about it and Alex is like, oh, I don't know what they're doing. Okay. The Wednesday before my party, I overheard my grandma and my auntie. My grandma was like, Jose and Russell are coming up for the party. Yeah. So my mom was looking at me like, party? What party? But I'm like, let me mind my business. Doing something with holidays. The grandma likes to be partying sometimes, y'all. Just going out. I have the pants on, drinking her pink Whitney. My dress was supposed to come on the 3rd. Alexa was saying it's gonna come early. It's the 1st, no dress. It's the 2nd, no dress. 3rd rolls around, there's no dress. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? The day of February 4th, my mom came to my school, like her name was Barry Allen. Somehow made it out that parking lot. By 2:20 we were out. We needed a dress by 4. She had gotten my gloves, she had gotten my shoes, I had these gorgeous heels. Like she went on my Pinterest board, she had gotten me this gorgeous mask. We went to Estelle's, which I love Estelle's. I got my dress for the vow renewal from Estelle's, and then I got this dress from Estelle's. Literally, as we're pulling up, we see like a poster from like a photo shoot of like 7 girls in lilac purple gowns. I was like, they have the color! So we go in, we're looking around. I only tried on one other dress. I tried on this $99 dress. I was like, it's so pretty, I wanna love it, but it wasn't the right color. And I remember always hearing the right dress will make you cry. I put on this dress, I looked at the mirror, I had like the petticoat on underneath it. The dress was all big and puffy, and I just started crying. And then we met Miss Estelle, and they were like, we just got it in the night before. Nobody else has even tried it on. It fit perfectly. It's so expensive, can you get it? The dress itself ended up being like $900. We get the jewelry, we get the makeup, and we come home. And I'm like, Alex is here. It's like 4. Alex shouldn't be here. Alex should be at practice. What's he doing here? She's like, don't worry about it. You have to get ready. You know how Day and Russell are. They have to be on time, probably make dinner reservations. I'm like, okay. Like, I want to go to sleep. I just got back from school. She's like, no, you have to finish your cake and you have to dress. There's a lot to do. Okay. It's just pictures with cousin 1-5. I'm like, I don't understand why there's like a time crunch. Just forget about it. I was like, what? And Mom's like, I'll finish it. No. That looks like a dome. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Thank you, Alex. Saved the day. He frosted that cake out beautifully, and they put the flowers on. It was a beautiful gradient. Flipped into the dress. I'm coming down the stairs. They had the door open. I don't know why they had the door open, but out of my glass door, I see this gorgeous white limo.
Oh, she's seen it!
I'm like, I'm trying not to cry because I have Fenty Beauty foundation on. Like, I almost die stepping outside. I slipped on some ice. And we're all loading into the limo. My cousin Quinceanera and Russell. Got us the limo for the whole night. Like got the sparkling cider. It was so much fun. I loved it. They were playing music with little lights in the ceiling. In the limo, my auntie Destiny gave me this gorgeous purple ring. This one too. We go to La Candela. It starts snowing. I love snow. Oh, we go inside. Okay, you're Jordan, right? Yeah, I'm Jordan. They're like, okay, follow us. And they like open the door. I see my friend Cindy. I see my grandfather. I see my nana. I see my friend Destiny. And I look around. I'm just like, and I start crying. I'm trying not to cry right now. But like I started crying. I'm like, what? I was like so surprised. They had the chair, they had the scepter, they had like everything. It was like they did look at my Pinterest board, but like everything down to Alex, Zaya, Russell, and Daddy's vest to the ties, everything was off my Pinterest board. It was so beautiful. Everything was like just how I would have wanted it. Zay and Russell got me this gorgeous bouquet of flowers. My friends were there from Huntington, which was a shocker. I had Longwood friends who came all the way from like Cora, Middle Island. Like they all came out and I was like, I don't want to cry because like, again I say Fenty Beauty Foundation. But of course I was crying. I mean, who wouldn't cry at that moment? I was just in tears. I looked around, I was just trying to take it in. My cousin Tamaya was there. Tamaya was in a dress. She was in a lilac dress with her hair done and her makeup on. I was like, she put a dress on for me. And I see my friend Tyler. I see Tyler without his glasses on. I didn't know who he was. I did not know who he was. I see like all my friends. I see my church family. I see Harmony. I see like everybody. I'm just like, I see Miss Kim, I see Ava, I see Mia, I see Nicolina, I see Miss Irene, I see Adriana. It was just like everybody I would have wanted to be there was there. And the ones who worked there, they were like, it was understandable. It was snowing, they had to come from Jersey, and there was like car problems. Like I fully understood. And then I was told I threw the roses throughout the whole night. I'm thinking, who I give a rose to? Not give somebody a rose and like feel bad. At this point in time, I didn't eat anything, I didn't drink anything. I was too distracted. Nyla made me a plate, Tyler got me a drink, and they sat me down. They were like, I will sit on you in that beautiful dress if you don't start eating something. Okay. We did a mixture of Mexican and Jamaican food. The Mexican food was from El Sueño. It was delicious. We had like a little taco bar and everything. I was like, ooh, that's really good. From Release Delights. Delicious. It was so good. There's something about Jamaican food that just like makes me so happy. I'm eating my curry chicken with this lilac dress, trying not to spill anything on myself. So I want to give a shout out to Lady Hill for being the DJ. The soundtrack was amazing. Listening to her music, we were dancing and stuff. I kept getting pulled away to take pictures. The pictures look absolutely gorgeous. I did my shoe change. I had these sparkly sneakers on. I don't know how I thought I was gonna be able to walk in heels. I was already slipping and tripping and falling all over myself. And sneakers, y'all, sneakers. Like I can barely walk barefoot. So heels, that's a whole nother dimension. My mom did the necklace. Her nails were so long she didn't like clasp it properly. The necklace was hanging on by a hope and a prayer. I did my father-daughter dance. Now that was something I definitely, like for the longest time, didn't think I was gonna be able to do. And it was so nice that I did get to do that. And that like had me crying. And I had my dad crying. I did not think I was gonna be able to have my father cry. And then having it was just so like, so. As y'all know, we did go through the 8-year separation because of marriage. I didn't think I was gonna have it. I always thought that if I was to have like the party in 2016 or the Quinceanera, I would not get to have that moment. I would have to dance with mom, I would have to dance with pastor, I would have to dance with granddaddy. But it wouldn't be the same. That was really special. I'm so glad I got to have it. Y'all can't tell I don't got a foundation on now. Right. But you know. So we did the dance. And then the rose ceremony. I love the rose ceremony. You got the 5 roses.
I would like to tell my mom for always being with me, for always making sure my happiness.
I gave my auntie Monty a rose, my grandma a rose. I gave my auntie Destiny a rose. I gave myself a rose. I gave my dad a rose. I gave my baby Jovi a rose. My pastor and first lady a rose. Can't remember, but I gave a rose too and I feel so bad. That I gave Miss Kim, Miss Irene, I gave Nyla, I gave Maya a rose, I gave Brianna a rose, I gave 15 roses in total. So in the heat of the moment, I forgot to give Alex a rose. And he was so mad. He wouldn't leave me alone about that rose until like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I'm sorry, I forgot. He's like, dang, you forgot your brother? I was like, I'm your rose. And then what's dresses? I had this gorgeous like dark purple crushed velvet, one strap dress. So pretty. And I was just dancing. I was doing like, dancing as much as we wanted to. My aunts had a couple of dudes in there. They was dancing too. My grandma was dancing. She was doing the twerking leg. She was twerking. My mom, my grandma, my aunties, all of them, they was all twerking. Every last one of them. But they was twerking more than I was twerking.
We worked hard for that party, Kaya.
They was booty bouncing.
We had to celebrate. That party was stressful.
They were like, My grandma act up. You can get smacked up. Everybody was dancing. I was like, what? My grandma was singing every single word to City Girls. My auntie was like, if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's I'm like, get into it. It was so much fun. In videos, it doesn't look like it was that many people. I don't like that many people. Any more than that, I probably would have been like, kind of disappeared to the bathroom a couple times. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Party favors were right off my Pinterest board. The cake. Steven dropped my cake, y'all! Steven dropped my cake. The cake I spent 2 days making, he dropped. But I still love Steven. Yes, Steven, I still love you. Shout out to Jose because he fixed it. Top waving my actual cake. He took my bouquet. He put like the flowers all over the cake. He ended up saving what he could from the actual cake and giving that out. And everybody did love the cake. I was like, yo, I was so proud of myself. Everybody's like, oh, this cake is so good. I made it. I did that. Shoot, as we were leaving, it was like a whole nother story. We're trying to get ready to the limo. My auntie's like, give me a minute, I'm coming. Coming out drunk. Drunk as a skunk, y'all. I felt so bad for that driver. He had a night, for lack of a better term.
Thank you for driving us.
Thank you, limo driver.
I think like everybody gave me gifts. I think you cards are coming out very soon. All in all, it was a beautiful night. It was everything I imagined it would be. Literally, it was straight off my Pinterest board. I'm forever grateful to Destiny, to Mommy, to Grandma, to Zaya, to Russell for paying for it. It was more than I could have ever imagined it would be. I cried like 2 times making this. Anyways, thank y'all for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you like birthday content, check out my pandemic birthday in 2021. Also link tab above. Bye y'all. Cernas. Out.
Cookin with the Cernas.